revolution will be live.
What's good, YouTube? Struggling Guy Keith here, and welcome to episode 13 of the Struggle House podcast. Today, I am with Jack Splasher. Say what's up, man.
Hey, what's up? The illustrious duo is back.
And today, as always, we like to start off with what we have been playing. I'm pretty sure it's been a busy week for you.
A lot of Call of Duty. An absurd amount of Call of Duty. Double XP for like the last 2 weekends, your boy. You know, I hit Prestige 1 on my way to Prestige 2. The grind don't stop in my hero. Guardians tells, gotcha done got me. Back on Genshin Impact a little bit. Big update coming.
Update trailer.
Yeah, this is about to be some fire. I haven't put any money in these gacha games. They haven't gotcha me in a minute. Your boy had hit the point in these games where, the resources is flowing. I ain't got to tap my wallet. But that's it.
That's it for you this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's just Call of Duty, to be honest. The grind. You get ready for season 1. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I was. I stand my ground and saying second best Call of Duty.
Ooh. What's first?
Modern Warfare 2, classic. What you mean?
Of course. Can never be mad at it. It's kind of a light week for me. I was extremely sick, so I really didn't play much. So when I was able to get up and I was like, man, it's been days, man. Fuck that. I'm doing something. I played pretty much an absurd amount of Call of Duty in the span of like 2 days. I'm almost Prestige 1. I prestiged a couple guns. I can't play one game without racism being involved, but
Yeah, so you just gotta mute everybody, bro. You just gotta go in there, throw some music on, vibe out. It's the only way to play. Unless you like those chaotic lobbies, those Xbox 360 lobbies from back in the day. If you like that, more power to you. But I ain't got time for 7-year-olds calling me all kinds of words and.
Right. Yeah, I just crack up at it. I don't indulge. But besides that, Ubisoft. Hey, I'm a big fan. Just let you know. I'm starting to hate myself a little bit. I went back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't know why. Honestly, a lot of people hold this as the worst Assassin's Creed game, and I'm not mad at it, but I've grown to appreciate Assassin's Creed as of lately, or what it is now rather than what it's been, because I can finally put aside that this really isn't an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, that's the thing. They need to change the moniker of what an Assassin's Creed game is, because it's more just a generic open world game. It's more akin to a Witcher now than to an Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, especially like Odyssey, where it literally could have been a new IP, and no one would have batted an eye. No one like, oh, that looks like Assassin's Creed, because it really fucking didn't. I didn't hear the word assassin not once in that game, but Valhalla, yeah, I'm liking it or whatever. I've been thinking about going back to the older Call of Duties probably this week. But yeah, that's pretty much been all I've been playing this week.
Okay. Well, let's get it popping with these quickies and lead us off.
First quickie, I was shocked at this because they were so hype about this. Saints Row, the new Saints Row is getting delayed. It's supposed to come out February now, about August.
Is this a bad thing, though? Because it's dodging hella bullets and dropping in a season where no one seems to want to drop their games. I think this is the best chance for it.
Yeah, it's more polished. Nah, don't lie. You want to get out the damn way, especially with Elden Ring in February
Hell
again.
Yeah, if I was dropping the game, I'd be getting out their way, too.
Yeah, and Sifu got moved up. So I was like, oh, no, they definitely getting out the way.
Oh, they dodging, bro.
Sifu's going to get ate up. I would like for it to do good. It's like, it looks like a double A to me. Same
I feel like its best chance was to be like a PlayStation Plus game.
Damn. It's like a $30 game.
It's because it has that art style that doesn't look like it's a, like I want to buy that day one. It looks like something, PlayStation's having a sale. This game's $5.99. Let me go ahead and cop, see what it's about. Or it's free on PlayStation now, or it's free on PlayStation Plus now. It's not a game that, from what I've seen, they haven't shown much of it. That's the problem, right? That I don't really know what the game is, so I don't know if I'm putting my money into it. So maybe I'll wait until, whoever scoops up the review of it or the first preview of it, and then I'll put my money where my mouth is. But until then, I don't know what this game is, so I'm really not interested.
You ever play Absolver?
I have.
Same people that made that.
I know. You could tell by the art style, but I know it's not going to be another Absolver game, because Absolver it's just like that whack game. What is that terribly whack game?
Please don't say what I think you're trying to say.
For Honor.
Oh my god! You talk from a big fan. Don't listen to him.
Essentially like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not interested right now. But again, as it gets closer, maybe it'll give me something to pique my interest, and I might cop. But until now, I'm avoiding it.
Right. It's a cool concept, definitely, but things that's not cool. Activision is in shambles. I mean, are we surprised? Aren't they always?
No, they haven't been. It's for the last like 15, 20 years, right? They've been able to keep all of their conspiracies and all that stuff in house, and they weren't leaking out this bad. But we're in that era of, we got to get these niggas out of here. Like all of the predators and what they've been doing. We canceling people. We moving on pretty quick, right? You do one thing, your career is over. There's no forgiveness. There's no time. Hell, they're trying to get rid of Dave Chappelle. You think Bobby Kotick and these niggas is immune? If you could try to get rid of Dave Chappelle, boy, these guys are out of here. So they're trying to get Bobby Kotick out of here. He's the head of Activision. And then it came out that he knew about what was happening at Activision, which is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
It might be time for them to move on. And hell, it might change, the moniker of Activision. We might get something better out of this, right? Because what's going on right now it's terrible. They only have Call of Duty, right? Activision, they have Blizzard, right? But Activision themselves, it's just Call of Duty. Activision, when I was growing up, used to make so many games. They were tied to so many franchises. Hell, didn't they have Crash Bandicoot for a while?
Crash. They had like every Spiderman game. Did they have the Guitar Hero games?
That is Activision. They had the Guitar Hero games. Hell, it's wild, man. It's just, I know people aren't into making smaller titles. That's what the indie, studios are for. But Activision had some of my favorite games of all time growing up. So now that they're just a Call of Duty house, literally 3 studios, 3 to 4. I think they have like a support studio as well, all focusing on Call of Duty, multiplayer story and Warzone. It's kind of a mess, dude. It's nonsense. If Ubisoft can still drop, smaller titles and not just give you the Assassin's Creeds and everything every year, Activision, you have no excuse. Also, come on, man. Call of Duty Mobile on a Switch. Just have to throw that in there.
Yeah, they do have like 5 studios. They got the big 3, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and now Sledgehammer. They got Beanox
and Raven.
Yeah, so that's 5, at least 5 studios we know
all working on Call of Duty.
Fucking ridiculous. Speaking of, you mentioned something about mobile. Speaking of mobile, how you feel about Aliens Isolation coming to mobile?
I don't care.
Oh.
It's cool because it's an impressive feat, but Aliens Isolation is one of those like atmospheric games that I want to play with headphones on in a dark room.
All right.
I'm not about to play that on a bus with some ear pods on, bro. Like you're not gonna get that same feel. It's not gonna hit as hard.
Yeah, I never even played Alien. I have it on PC. I never even played it, so I definitely it's not one of them. I mean, I'm not a big mobile gamer, but I do like, whenever the case, whenever I'm in that situation, I definitely will play with my Vita or my DS or whatever. But something like this, definitely, I like a big screen for shit to jump out at me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get it. It's just, I don't know. It's cool. It's technical feat. Maybe it'll lead to something more impressive, but not for me.
You keep serving up these transitions because speaking of big ass feet, the Xbox Series S is selling out the Xbox Series X. Now, for those who don't know, could you explain the difference between the two?
All right, so the Xbox Series S is the Xbox Series X's weaker little brother, right? It doesn't have a disk drive. It's all digital. It doesn't have as strong of a GPU as the Xbox Series X. It's not like the PS5 where the two systems are pretty much the same and one just doesn't have a disk drive. No, the S is significantly weaker. It's more geared toward people who are still playing on a 1080p TV or monitor or something like that. It's impressive. Yeah. What it can do, it's still impressive of a system because, Xbox, there's no walls. They let you into their developer program. You can do whatever the fuck you want. People running emulation, all types of craziness on it. And it does run all the latest games at 1080p, 60 frames per second, sometimes even 1440p, 60 frames per second. They didn't limit it to just being 1080p. It's held by the developer. So it's outselling the X, and I don't understand why. Because the price,
in a digital age,
I get it, right? But you can still download on the X. It's a $200 price difference, but the $200 more than makes up what you're getting. Because The S is an all digital system, right? So you have to download your games, but it only comes with a 500 gig hard drive.
Oh,
Right, and that's before system memory takes up all of its shit, and you get like 3 something, and those memory cards are still hella expensive for the Xbox, right?
right.
The Series X comes with a terabyte, and it has a disk drive, so you don't have to install everything to it because you can pop a disc in it if you're playing an older Xbox One or an Xbox 360 game. You get what I'm saying here? Like,
Yeah.
they made a weaker system, but it's still dope, right? I really do like the S, and I like what it gives you. As far as like a great Christmas gift for a kid who only is going to play Fortnite, right? But that upgrades his Fortnite experience from him playing on the PS4 or an older Xbox, because he can play it now in 1440p if he has it, or it's in 1080p but it runs at 120 frames per second if he has it. It's like an entry level PC but without the hassle.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's so unique. Also, it's smaller. Right?
Small, yeah.
Yeah, it's hella small. It fits in a lot more people's situation. Not everyone has a lot of room for a big ass tower to sit in, the living room or in their bedroom or stuff like that. I think it's also a really good side system. So if you have an Xbox Series X, you can also have an Xbox Series S. When you sit down to a really hardcore game, you play on your X. But if you got something in your bedroom, or you don't want to have I don't know. I kind of dig it, but that's not for me. I think the X is a much more superior system. It is on paper and is outperforming it, but it's just not outselling it. Apparently that $200 is a big gap for people, and I get it. Times are hard, but if it's that hard, you shouldn't even be buying a damn system, dude.
Right, especially when you take into effect, scalpers and stuff like that, and
I don't think they're scalping S's. I've seen some scalp
really?
S's, right? The S regular price is $299. I've seen them scalp as high as like $500, but lately they've been like $360, $340. People aren't even making money. I've seen a couple of them pop up in Walmart too. So maybe that's the reason. Scalpers aren't paying attention as much, so they're more available to people to just pick up, like walk into Walmart and get an S.
Right.
So I don't know. It seems hella interesting. I mean, I would get an S to put in my living room. Right, Netflix machine, or maybe I want to sit down and play a couple matches of Halo, but I don't want to go into the man cave.
Right.
It's just something real quick. My wife loves Sims. I could throw the Sims on there. It just seems like not like so. Our audience, right, the people hardcore gamers are not going to get an S, right, because they're hardcore gamers. They know what's up. Everybody else, get your little nephew, a little cousin, whoever, a great Christmas gift, and that ain't a bad option.
Yeah. I definitely, back in my younger days, I probably would have preferred this, but I've grown to appreciate physical media a whole lot more. So I definitely want to get a Series X, especially if I, let's just say I don't get Game Pass, I can buy a bunch of fucking Xbox 360 games for hella cheap now. So it never hurts to have a disc drive, is all. I guess is what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying?
That's
but
facts.
something that does hurt. Last week we mentioned a new Souls-like called Famisia, right? We still don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know. Unfortunately, it got delayed. It was supposed to.
How I introduced you to this, and then a week later they was like, "Hey yo, I know you just added a boy to this list, and he hella hype, but we're going to tone it back." I honestly think this game was delayed literally for the PS5 and Xbox port.
Why now?
I don't know.
Days before.
I don't know. And I
why
was
did you
hella
delay
hyped
those
for it,
ports?
bro.
Why delay the PC one as well?
Maybe maybe the game shit, and if you let the PC community see it early, then the console players aren't even gonna buy it. But from what I've seen, it looks good. So I don't know, man. I was just ready to play it. It's on my Steam wish list. I was gonna get the notification. Your boy was gonna swipe. Purchase, download, play. But now I gotta wait till next year sometime. And it just is next year. It doesn't even give us a quarter or a month or nothing. Like, damn.
All right, damn well it's probably not. It's definitely not gonna be in the beginning of the year. I know that for sure.
I was told these ports are literally copy and paste, right? That's what they say. I don't know.
Perhaps. So, we mentioned earlier that we playing a hella Call of Duty, and let's be real. I know you've seen some cheaters in your time playing.
Yeah, oh my god, there's so many glitches in this game too, and that's kind of adds to the fun, but it also adds to the frustration, right? There's hella spots for people to hide and get on top of the castle, inside a castle that you're not supposed to be getting. You're not supposed to be able to get up there. You're not. It's not designed for you to be able to get up there. But they figured out how to get up there. They also figured out how to get the. There's an infinite kill streak glitch that's going on right now.
Oh yeah, with the dead drop.
Yeah, bro, and that
Yeah.
shit's ruining games. It's like 13 pairs of dogs coming in. Like, come on, cuz, like. And it's not just
Yeah.
regular people using it, but big YouTubers are using it, and they're showing their massive audience, and now it's coming over into my games, and I'm like,
Right.
all right, time to shoot a puppy every fucking 10 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, it's not much we can do when it comes to cheaters like that. But when people, purposely try to break the game to their benefit, they've been very bad at, stopping it. But
It's been worse since crossplay. Like, it started as just
Yeah.
a PC thing, right? PC players, they can get into the code and files, and they can give themselves aim bots and wall hacks and shit like that. Oh, no, these PS4 people can do it now, and these regular Xbox people. I don't know about PS5 and Xbox Series X cheating, but these PS4 niggas, yeah, they got custom software on there, and they can come right up on here, and they can aim you to fuck down. So, I don't know. Where's Ricochet supposed to be in this game already, right?
I thought it was coming in with the season. First
No,
season.
Ricochet's already supposed to be in Vanguard, but they're implementing into Warzone with the first season. So these cheaters are not. They're not supposed to be here.
It's cool. It's cool because when they do go into effect, they're gonna get banned from this game and the future Call of Duties. I fucking love that.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
dope.
that.
That's dope. I like that a lot. But see, the only problem I have with that is, Apex. If someone's
Yeah.
cheating on your team, they put you in a pool of cheaters. Like, you're cheating because you are playing with that person. So I hope Call of Duty doesn't do the same thing.
Right.
Because, there's a lot of cheating little 14-year-old kids that, hey, I'm the best Call of Duty player in the world, come watch my YouTube channel, that are going to cheat, and then they'll play with their friends, and then their friends are grouped into this, and, they could lose their account from playing Call of Duty. Like, so could you imagine being blocked from playing Call of Duty, period? Like, I don't know if they're going to block your Activision account, or are they blocking your PSN, your Xbox, like, or are they IP blocking you? Could you imagine?
And you was just playing with somebody that was cheating. You didn't even know the dude. Like, oh,
Exactly.
my God.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to implement this. I'm excited for it because I'm tired of cheaters. I just want to play my game and have fun and not worried about the guy who's fucking seeing me through a wall, ADS, and as soon as I turn a corner, my head's taken off because he's also locked onto my head.
Right. From 50 yards away somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of games that probably don't want to play,
Oof.
for my Dragon Ball fans out there, we finally got the reveal of the new Dragon Ball Z game, Dragon Ball Z The Breakers. Dragon Ball is a fighting anime, right? They fight a lot in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fighting in this. Well, let's back away.
It's actually accurate, though. It is accurate because,
Yeah, because I'll be hauling ass myself.
and I'm gonna say in Trunks' future, that was happening. Cell was out here really looking for these niggas. I mean, so was the
Right.
androids, but
Yeah. So basically, the best way we can explain it is like Dragon Ball Z crossover with Dead by Daylight, and who'd have thought, right?
Right.
I definitely wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. All right, first time I heard, I was like, all right, whatever. I thought it was just a mode. No, this is about to be a whole AAA release.
I need this to be like a $20, $30 game. I don't need this to be
Deadass, bro.
a $50, $60 game. You know what's crazy? I find it more menacing when Cell's in his first form than when he's in his goofy ass last form or his middle form. Like, why would they let him transform? He was actually more cunning and quite because he was weaker, so he knew he was weaker, so he had to be smarter about it.
Yeah.
And I like that. But as soon as he transformed and I saw that nut ass chin, I was like, oh god.
Them big ass droopy lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very conflicted about this because they showed some gameplay, they explained the mechanics and all that, and it sounds like a fun party game. However, I'm really worried about the price. That's all I'm really worried about. If it was a mode in Xenoverse, because it's made by the same people in the same engine, using a lot of the same assets, I wouldn't have been mad at all.
Bro, I'm calling it now. Sometime next year, there's going to be a free game on the Epic Store.
You remember how... what is it? Destruction All Stars was supposed to be a $70 game.
I just saw that at GameStop for $7, bro. During a Black Friday sale. On God. On God,
hell no.
bro.
I bet you
It ain't
somebody
even a
bought that.
year old. I mean, for $7, you might as well. Because I know it ain't sell no physical copies. Everybody download it. It could be one of those rare PS5 games in like 20 years.
No, we're talking about like that, but I don't give a fuck about that. Speaking of things I don't give a fuck about. Now, I haven't tried Halo Infinite yet. I want to. I'm doing it very soon. Um, I've been hearing a lot about the XP, and it's kind
Quite
of bad.
nutty.
Have you
Quite
played it?
nutty. So I played a little bit of it yesterday. I had to jump in and get my feet wet. I was like, oh my god, this game's running terribly. No, it's not.
Oh,
I had to
oh,
upgrade my graphics card drivers, and then the game smooth 120. Right, fantastic. Gameplay is great. Bullet sponge as usual. It's Halo, but it's so pretty. And here's
so
here's the thing. I played a couple matches. I could give a fuck about the XP. The XP is more along the line of like the Battle Pass XP and cosmetics and shit like that. It doesn't stop you from doing anything. You don't unlock anything. Halo's not that kind of game where you have loadouts and shit like that, right?
yeah.
It's not that kind of game. So you're not leveling up to get the best gun or the best attachment or something like that. You pick those guns up off the ground, or you start with a base level, base guns. And the pistol's godlike anyway, so you don't need nothing else for real. For real, it's Halo's more about skill and not about the best loadout, right? They do run down the power weapons. People immediately spawn and be like, I'm gonna get to this hammer. I'm gonna get to this, fucking rocket launcher or whatever. But as far as XP concerns, it's terrible because it's not the way we're used to it. They have patched it, and now every match you get 50 XP. That's nothing. They want you doing these challenges, right? Which can be so stupid. Because right now, when you load into game, it says, hey, this is the beta. Full game coming the 8th. So you're not able to actually choose your modes. So you go into a playlist where a bunch of like a mosh pit essentially, where the modes and the maps are all mixed together. But the challenges can be specific. Hey, play capture the flag and capture 3 flags. And you'll play all night and never queue into a capture the flag match.
Wow.
That's a
You
problem.
can't even do customs, can you? Right?
Yeah, but it doesn't count towards the XP because it's a custom.
Oh
right?
I guess I understand.
Yeah,
that.
you can do custom because they're already doing tournaments and stuff like that for Halo.
Right.
This is actually pretty dope. This game is fantastic. I can't wait to play with you coming soon because I really think you're gonna enjoy it. You enjoy Splitgate, so you're gonna enjoy this. And it hurts my heart because Splitgate's dead. It's gonna die because Halo is so good. If there was a chance where Halo's shit this year, like just shit, Splitgate had a chance. This Halo is phenomenal. It's really good. It's tight movement. The game is pretty. It runs on pretty much anything. The settings inside to dial this game back, you can make it pretty ugly and run it on some older graphics cards. So I don't know about Splitgate. Its best shot is now on PS5, but Halo's XP is garbage. They need to address it. I think they're slowing us down because I think this preseason runs until May. So they don't want people to finish it too fast. So they're purposely slowing us down. And they weren't ready for this. You can tell they weren't ready for it, but they made a great game. And that's all that matters to me.
You're not mad about like Forge and all that getting and co-op campaign getting delayed again?
No, that gives me something to look forward to because multiplayer is it's that good. Like, boy, I hooked up my old Xbox One, the VCR, and download Halo on it because I want to be able to play it in my living room when I'm not down in the cave.
Arkansas, man, you know exactly what to do, man. So Jack, you like Capcom, right? It's a pretty good studio, right?
Number one fan.
Yeah, they've been doing some good things. Hey, Capcom, big fan right here.
Yep.
Have you heard about Pragmata, this new IP that they're supposed to be coming out?
I heard about it. Really don't know nothing about it. No one knows anything about it. So this is why I don't understand why developers do this. Sony had a problem with doing this a couple years ago when they announced games way too far in advance, right? And now people are like, they're still doing it, right? So Capcom it pulled a Sony. It was like, yo, we're going to announce this new IP way too far in advance. And to be honest, this delay doesn't mean anything because we still know what the fuck it is. So 1 year, what's 1 year to a game we don't know what it is? But remember, Capcom had that huge leak was sometime last year where it showed a bunch of shit. This was on that list. So hopefully some other things aren't about to get delayed. Because Capcom's about to have... I honestly think Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony are the big three, where Capcom might be in like 3A, right behind them. Because they have been on a roll lately. Monster Hunter, after Monster Hunter, after Monster Hunter. Resident Evil's good. Fucking
Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 5 was excellent, right? So they have a whole lot of things. They tripped and stumbled into last generation with Street Fighter V, but Street Fighter V is a decent game now. Like, it's actually a pretty good game, and they just wrapped up their ending of DLC and stuff with their new character, which they called the beginning of Street Fighter 6. So I'm not sure if this guy is supposed to be the main focus of Street Fighter 6, but I'm hella excited for it. The one thing I do love about when Street Fighter games come out, they always drop new fight sticks and new controllers and shit like that, and I love like Mad Catz fight pads and fight sticks and shit like that. I collect them all the time. So I'm actually excited for Street Fighter 6. I haven't been excited because I dropped Street Fighter 5 about a year into it, but I think I'm excited to go back because, you know, the roster is complete, the game's complete. It's a completely different game. I wish they would have gave this love to Marvel Infinite, but I understand. I truly understand that, you know, it's a license thing, and, you know, once you step on Papa Disney's toes, you're an enemy.
You'll feel the wrath.
Yeah, you're an enemy.
Yeah. Capcom definitely has been putting putting foot to ass for their series, and I'm excited that at least they're doing a new IP. And take all the time you need. I don't know shit about it, so I'm not really excited about it.
Couple more quickies, just quickly. Just gonna run down these couple more. I added some late. Modders are fixing GTA better than Rockstar.
Honestly, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Have you seen some of the shit they've been changing?
Oh yeah, they're actually making the game look like a game. It's kind of dope. Another one. If you still play on your Vita and you still play Freedom Wars or Soul Sacrifice, those servers are being shut down next year. So if you got any trophies or trophies you wanted to get before then, because I know a couple of them have some specific multiplayer trophies you have to get, you might want to start getting them now if you can find people playing the game. One last quickie I wanted to add in today. There was a patent released just over the last couple of days, open to the public. They've had this patent for a while, where it shows off like what looks to be two halves of a PS4 controller attached to a phone. And so, you know, the internet went wild, and they're like, is this Sony's Switch? Now, calm down. I don't think it's that. I wish.
Definitely not. We're proud Vita owners. That's all we would want.
Right. So the fact that it's DualShock 4, it looked like, and not even, you know, DualSense, means it's been in work for a while. So it's nothing new. I think it is, it's Sony's gearing up for their, you know, remote play on their phones. You know, it's available for phones, but no one carries around a PS4 controller. Everyone loves, like, you know, Backbone controller or even the Razer controller, so you can just slide on your phone real quick. I think this is Sony answer to giving you a proper controller for remote play and PlayStation Now and stuff like that. I'm always for Vita 2. Your boy here, day one, on God, I would buy it, right?
Sony, big fans here.
Big, huge, massive fans, right? I don't think this is what that is. So, internet, calm down. You know, hopefully we'll temper our expectation, and Sony would like Vita 2 coming tomorrow, and, you know, your boy, I'll sell my soul for it. But I don't think that's what it is. You're wild for that, but I don't think that's what this is. It does look cool, pretty cool concept, but it's not what everyone wants it to be. Though I will pick one up because I'm a mobile gamer, you boy. So
yeah, I bet you're all for that. Speaking of things you're all for, we're gonna dive straight into the big news of the week. Once again, we're talking about Riot. They've been killing the game as of lately, man. What they been up to lately, man? So
they had a presentation for their Riot Forge studio. So that's a studio where they hire other developers to take their League of Legends IP and maybe now Valorant IP and make spin-off games, but telling the story of League of Legends, right? So they announced 4 games. Well, not announced 4 games. They showed off 4 games because they already had showed us the Ruined King and Hexatech Mayhem. Ruined King is an RPG created by the people who made Battle Chasers Night War. Right, that THQ RPG game that was fantastic as well. I've been playing the Ruined King over this last week, and I can tell you it is nuts. It's a great RPG if you're looking for an RPG. It stays... Here's the great thing about Riot, right? They have this massive world of Runeterra that gives them subsections, right? We just watched Arcane, and that follows Piltover and Zaun. Well, Ruined King is in Bilgewater. And I can't remember the other area, but so the stories are different. Same characters, same universe, different stories told from a different perspective with some great gameplay behind it, right? That's the RPG they showed. Next, they showed Hexatech Mayhem. So it follows Piltover and Zon. It does not tell a story from what I've played so far. It's just a goofy like rhythm game where you play as a crackhead bomber known as Ziggs. This guy's smile is massive, like absolutely massive. It's a great game. I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Right? It's one of those goofy sit down. You got 5 minutes. Let me complete a level. And I'm a perfectionist, so I like to not make mistakes. So I'll restart the level until I get it right. But it really is this little guy with a giant bomb on his back, just running and causing all kinds of mayhem. Where his friend that would be Heimendinger. If you watched Arcane, you're familiar with Heimendinger. Heimerdinger's uptight. He wants everything run specifically, perfect. And Ziggs is like, nah, fuck that. Caution to the wind. We're just gonna blow shit up and have fun. And it's really cool. It's a cool little mini game. I think it was like $10, nothing. And Ruin King was $30. I bought them both on Switch. I believe it's $40 on PC, but you get some extra stuff. The third game they showed off, The Song of Nunu. A League of Legends story. So they all say their subtitle is always League of Legends story. So League of Legends story Ruin King, League of Legends story Hexatech. This one's Song of Wallomp and Nunu. From my time playing regular League of Legends, Wallomp and Nunu are one of my favorite junglers. So I was all for it once they announced it. And then your boy played platformer games kind of heavy. This is a 3D style platforming game akin to like a Mario Odyssey and that new Kirby game that was just announced, Psychonauts, yeah. So it's it's about these two surviving in a new area, right? This is what is this? What is this area? It's the ice area. I can't remember the name of it, but it's Riot, so they have another specific area inside of Runeterra. About them two surviving. Wallomp is this giant yeti with 4 arms that throws snowballs. Nunu's this little kid, or I might have it backwards. Surviving inside of that ice cavern or wherever they are, it looks so dope. And it's early on, so this game isn't coming out next year. It's not coming out the year after that, and it already looks fantastic. So I'm there for that day one. And then the fourth game they showed off during this Riot Forge was Convergence. I just got finished playing Metroid, so your boy always, I love Metroidvanias. They took a Metroidvania and took one of my favorite characters from the League of Legends lore, an Echo, and combined it. Need I say more? Like, do I have to say more? Like, Echo's one of my favorite characters. He's hip-hoppy. He's one of he's a black character in the League of Legends lore, right? He's hella smart. He builds all of his technology. He cares about the people around him. With that being said, this kid fucks shit up. Like, he controls the power of more or less time. He can rewind Prince of Persia style back from where he, made a mistake. So I can't wait for that game. That game's also 2023, 2024. So they're showing games out. They did drop 2 games, Ruin King and Hexatech, the same day that they had this showcase. And then these other 2 they showed into the future. So Riot's killing the game, and I fucking cannot wait.
Right. I gotta be honest. I definitely never was a League of Legends fan. I had nothing against it. I just, I never had I didn't have a PC until a couple years ago, and I was always a console gamer, so it just never really caught my eye. But I absolutely love the concept of just branching out into different genres, but still telling a League of Legends story, something that true League of Legends fans can still like, but then even new players can come and play and just understand a little bit of the world of League of Legends. And they got the games, they have the anime now. It's just really amazing that Riot literally, I mean, from what I can tell, literally came out of nowhere and just start, here's a game, here's another game. I'm gonna drop 2 games this day. Here's an anime, season 2 coming soon. Like, it's so wild how they're doing this, and I wish them all the best. Now
they nothing but the best, bro. Then one more thing they dropped, right? This wasn't part of their Riot Forge presentation because it's not a Riot Forge game. So this presentation, their presentation was for Riot Forge. It's a studio they built for other studios to come in and build games for their IP, right?
I see.
These are different people, different studios making games under the League of Legends title. This one's in-house. This next one, Project L, is in-house. Riot and a couple staples in the fighting game community. People the Tony brothers or whatever their name was from the video. They've been in the FGC for years, right? Some of the people who created rollback, right? Everyone demands rollback in their game. Well, these are the people that pioneered that shit, which means the best connections, the best servers, the best quality is going into this game. Riot's been doing that forever, bro. Valorant, I've never had an issue playing Valorant. I've never really had an issue playing League of Legends unless I connect to another server, and that's kind of iffy. But this is world-class connection coming to a fighting game. So it's going to be buttery fucking smooth. Okay, they took care of that aspect. Now we got to get the gameplay down right. Oh,
it's there. They took care of that too.
It's a tag fighter? Oh, damn. And it's using characters from your League of Legends lore? Oh, and it looks fire and it runs amazing? Boy, you stop playing with me. This is a day bro.
I'd have thought fucking our system was making this the way this shit was looking.
And that's what it looks like. It looks like a Guilty Gear and like a BlazBlue. It kind of looks like Marvel Infinite as well, as far as the tag system's concerned.
Yeah.
This game looks amazing. And this was just a random day they dropped this information. This was after they did the Riot Forge. They was like, hey, yo, we haven't talked to you in a little minute. It's been a minute since we showed you some shit. Let me blow your fucking mind and then walk away again.
Yeah, and disappear from your life again. I gotta say, the two guys in the trailer, they seem very, genuine. It made me happy. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a good game. Yes, I don't know what it was, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Now, I'm not, I'm probably never going to play you in this because I know you're going to just fucking...
Boy, I'm going OD on this.
Play this game.
I am OD day one, bro. If they do any type of betas or anything, I'm in.
You'll try.
I'll try.
Yeah, but speaking of, quote-unquote betas or whatever, you said you was enjoying Halo Infinite for the most part.
Yeah. It's fun. I've only played a couple matches because I've been waiting to play with you guys and a couple of my other friends. But it's dope. I'm not as big into Halo as I used to be, Xbox 360 era, but this is refreshing. It was really nice to sit down and play this game, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So I want to hop back in. I do want to play a lot more. I'm going to be playing a lot more, so I'm going to be splitting time between Call of Duty and Halo, and that's where I'm going to get my shooter fixes from, because Lord knows I ain't picking up Battlefield.
I gotta ask though. You in the Xbox 360 era, you both played Call of Duty and Halo, and now two great games come out the same year. What's your favorite right now?
So I put more time into Call of Duty, right?
It's been out.
So it's not fair for me to say that because I've only played less than a handful of matches of Halo, right? And I didn't play any of the ranked yet, so I don't know. See, Call of Duty has skill-based matchmaking. I don't think Halo does, because I was playing all kinds of people, from really good people to really people walking into a wall. So that's fantastic. I like that. I hate fucking squaring up and throwing on my esports jersey, putting on my most professional headphones, getting a sweatband every time I gotta play Call of Duty. So it was nice to play some no thumb Timmies and then some professional players all in the same match.
Right. Something that by the time that this is up, I definitely will have played Halo Infinite. So for future Keys, hey man, I hope you enjoy Halo Infinite. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a good time. It looks beautiful. I love. I guess those are called arena shooters, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Splitgate definitely has put me onto it. Unfortunately, hey Splitgate, I love you. I big fan. I hope
Splitgate can survive if they partner with Sony. If they partner with Sony and drop some specific Sony cosmetics, like you imagine jumping in there as Kratos or Nathan Drake or something like that, because you're not. It's Splitgate is because Halo multiplayer is free on Xbox and on PC. There's no need to play Splitgate on Xbox or PC, so it's kind of just shifted over to being a Sony thing by default.
Right.
So they might as well go ahead and take advantage of that and partner up.
Right. I don't think they're gonna do that though. They just got $100 million in funding to remain independent. So, I'll hope that they don't, or at least they make new games after this.
Independently dead. Because their cosmetics are garbage as well, just like Halo's. Well, Halo got them samurai shit.
That cardboard gun, come on now.
That's it. That was the only reason, bro. That's $10 for a cardboard gun. Not many people are gonna do that. I would, but not many people are gonna do that. So I like the game. I truly do. It's less. I'll give you this. it takes less bullets to kill in Splitgate than it does in Halo. But Halo was always about team shooting.
Right.
You're not gonna run into two people and expect to just kill both of them unless you're a really good player. There are people who are out there who are pretty good that can do that. But you run into two people, more than likely you need to get the fuck away or you're gonna die. Splitgate, you can take on two people.
Yeah, I'm built like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely I'm excited to get into it. Another thing I'm excited to get into, the game that pretty much got everything leaked before it got announced, Multiversus.
Yeah.
It's out here. For those who don't know, it's gonna be a Smash clone essentially of Warner Brothers property. So you got your Batman, you got your Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, you got
Wait, so
Arya from Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna run down the entire list right now. I got it up on my screen. It's Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, Batman,
Right.
with the Kevin Conroy voice. Bugs Bunny, Finn the Human from Adventure Time, Garnet from Steven Universe, Harley fucking Quinn from everything, Jake the dog. That's his name.
Yeah, making pancakes.
I didn't know his name was Jake. I didn't know it was Jake the dog, like Finn the Human. What the hell?
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
From Adventure Time. A new character that they're adding in, Reindog. Looks like a deer with a heart.
Yeah, that's their own creation.
The meme god himself, Shaggy.
Come on now.
Steven from Steven Universe, Superman, Tom and Jerry, and Wonder Woman. Those are all the characters that were showed so far.
Yeah, they said more is coming. That's actually quite a lot, Yeah,
for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 characters.
Yeah, and it's free to play.
Yep. So, Harley Quinn main day one.
You were skeptical about that.
I am because the free to play moniker means,
we'll milk this shit.
We're gonna milk this shit. And they already showed us some cool, like, was it Dead Superman skins? So skins are gonna be cool, right? If the free to play aspect only touches skins, right? Because Brawlhalla has the problem where they keep increasing their roster, but you have to buy these people or have that in-game currency to get them. And a lot of people don't play enough to earn that in-game currency, so they end up just buying them just to test them out, right?
Right.
The DC has a ridiculously large cast that they can tap into, right?
Yeah.
They haven't even shown, like, what is that? Flash, right?
Flash about to be a Sonic character, definitely.
Doesn't say Flash and Green Arrow, and they can tap in with the TV shows. They got something on their hands. It's just how they monetize it, and I hope they don't go greedy. But this is DC, so penny pinching.
Right. I gotta be honest. The two guys in that, I think it was one of the two guys in that, was very sincere too. I'm like, this is gonna be a good game as well. I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker for scenario.
I love Smash and Smash clones. If you've seen from the gauntlets on the channel, we played the Nintendo. We played regular Smash. We got to get that up. Harley Quinn as a fucking character. She, bro. I had to circle back. They didn't even put the Joker in here, bro. That's how Harley on another level. Cause I'm just waiting.
Joker DLC. Come on now, you know how it is.
Of course he is. But Harley base roster.
Base roster, it means first impressions. No, whatever. I feel you on that, and it's you can sign up for the beta now. Oh, I don't know about now, but
they're still taking signups.
Oh, I signed up. I used like 3 different emails.
Me too, boy. I'm not missing this.
I don't know if they're gonna track that. I'm like, oh no, never mind. Even though I did that for Elden Ring and I still didn't get in, but I really hope I get in because I'm really excited to play this. I don't know what I guess it's like what I've always wanted. Like I wanted an anime game, like in the style of a Super Smash clone.
Like Funimation,
so to have something like this. Say it again.
Funimation, bro.
Come on now. Who you telling? So I hope because Jump Force,
that wasn't it.
Yeah.
They already shut down the servers, bro.
Yeah, so hopefully we get something like this. So yeah, I'm very excited. We touched on it a little bit earlier about modders fixing GTA the trilogy. Why can't Rockstar actually fix it?
Because Rockstar ain't actually put the game out though. Didn't they have like a third party studio make this game that only had history in making mobile games?
Yeah, and they brought over a whole bunch of assets from the mobile.
You know how massive fucking GTA 3 and Vice City and San Andreas are to have one studio try to pump that out in like a year? Like they should have delayed this. I know they wanted to hit their anniversary, but they would. It's Rockstar. They wouldn't have lost a single dollar, bro. You can drop this any time of the year and people would have been on it for the nostalgia. But the problem is, this is somebody's first experience with San Andreas. That hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
That game is
GTA
gold.
5 is better.
Right. Don't ever do that. Don't ever say that again, bro.
And
But
I don't ever want to.
and it's weird shit that you can catch in QA, like in testing, bro. Like the rain flowing upside down. How did no one who tested the game see that?
How can you see in the fucking rain?
The rain's flowing from the ground up. Also, I seen this video on Twitter of this guy just driving down the street. He's wiggling his car left and right, and the car's just getting fatter and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, bro, it's a wiggle glitch. I guess it was for like anti-collision or something when you hit the car, so it tries to move it out the way. But if you just wiggle left and right, the car just keeps getting fatter and infinitely fatter. This game is a broken mess, and it's fun to watch because it's a broken
it ain't
mess.
fun to play.
It's not. It's not.
Unfortunate. I was really excited to get this. And what bothers me the most about this is, like you said, this is people's first experience, and they took down the originals. So they'll never really be. More than likely, they'll never experience how it originally was.
The originals are back up on PC.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So yeah, and then you can always buy a physical copy of the Trilogy collection on eBay. Though now they're being scalped. So.
Yeah, for you to call it the definitive edition, even if the game was pitch perfect, it's like, you're missing some things, so it never truly could have been, and I'm not faulting him for that, but the gameplay, is still, and the graphics, you still fucked up with that, so it never can be the definitive edition, and it's almost sickening that they even call it that.
You know what the worst part is?
Product.
There is true potential in this. You can see some of the areas in the game that actually look really good.
Yes.
Right? So many upgrades are pretty good, except for the game. It's just a rolling mess. So there's a gag going on. It's like, who had it worse or who wore it worse? GTA Trilogy or Cyberpunk?
Oof.
Yeah, that's not a group you want to be in.
Not really. Hey, at least they both hopefully were trying to fix it.
Hey, Cyberpunk Game of the Year? I don't know.
Right. So now, out this week, we pretty much touched on, we talked about the Roman King, Hextech Mayhem. I definitely want to play Hextech Mayhem. I don't know what it is about rhythm games. But a couple other things that came out, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remake.
Yeah, I did not pick this up, though I should have. I didn't. This is the first one I'm skipping because Diamond and Pearl was my least favorite generation. I'm definitely a Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald kid, so Diamond and Pearl I did not care for. But from what I'm hearing, it's quite excellent, and it's Pokemon. I guess you can't really fuck up Pokemon, right?
Yeah, and it's a remake, so it's probably a lot different from.
And I think this is the first time it's not the main Pokemon studio doing it. This is a side studio that made it. So.
Oh, and they did pretty good. That's impressive.
Yeah, so I might have to pick this up. I was at Walmart and it was like $10 off too. I could have grabbed it, but I didn't because I was skeptical. So I think I'm gonna pick this up.
Right. And last thing is Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier. They're doing everything but releasing that second part. Do you know anything about the First Soldier exactly?
So, from what I'm understanding, is this a battle royale?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is a Final Fantasy battle royale released on mobile. So Final Fantasy characters pulling up with that blicky to shoot other Final Fantasy characters in the face.
Right.
To be the surviving person in a battle royale.
Right.
Why? I asked you that question because it's #1 on the fucking App Store, which means someone is playing this game.
A whole lot of someone's.
Not me.
You don't want to give it a try? Is it free?
It is free. Of course, it's the App Store.
Oh, you don't want to give it a try?
Nah, I don't really do battle royales. So that's where it lost me at.
Right.
If it was a traditional team deathmatch joint. But I guess battle royale is a new flavor, so. Yeah. One more thing. Well, two more things did come out this week. Death's Door. I talked about this not a couple podcasts ago, a little while ago for PC. It's an amazing game. It's now out on PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Oh, is that little John with the little thing running around and shit?
The little bird, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing game. Must buy. And it was on PC and Xbox first. It was a time exclusive.
Oh,
so now
it's on PlayStation.
Yeah, now it's on PlayStation and Switch. If you own a Switch, it is a must buy. Also, the Disney collection, which is Aladdin and Lion King from the NES, was ported to the Xbox and the Switch. I think it was previously on the PS4. So,
wow.
If you're into those old games, you can go ahead and pick them up.
And that's pretty much about it. That came out this week. Kind of a light week, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best. But now we're going to dive into the anime, TV, and movie section. So, hey, we're big Spider-Man fans here, and I don't believe this is the final trailer. I heard something about one more popping out around, like,
They need
early
to
December.
stop,
But
bro.
they show way too fucking much. Like, that last scene in the last year, like, just come on, cuz. They legit. They could have, if Toby and Andrew's really in it, they really could have just been in that scene. Because obviously, and did you see it when it first came out? I know you saw the lizard.
Yeah.
His head chop, cut back and shit by a fucking air. Somebody told me, oh, it could be Miles Morales. He does go invisible. Shut up. They need the amount of shit they shown in the trailers. The fucking leakers. Like, honestly, at this point, this has the potential to be the best Spider-Man movie, but I don't think I can enjoy this.
Whoa. Into the Spider-Verse, best Spider-Man movie.
I'm really akin to Spider-Man 2. But hey.
Toby 2?
Yeah.
Toby 2 was fire. I can't argue that,
Yeah.
but
I'm not mad at Into the Spider-Verse either, though. I do love that.
I'm waiting for that Into the Spider-Verse 2. But whatever.
Yeah. Day one. It's just like, it's been almost, the whole experience almost been ruined for me for how much they showed.
It's still gonna be hype. It's still gonna be hype. Just think about it, right? Because everyone is big on Fortnite and doing their crossovers. This is the Spider-Man crossover, so we think, right?
Spider-Man Endgame, apparently.
Right.
Is what they
This is it. Like this is what they've been working for. Like we didn't even know we was working for this. Like when Toby was doing his thing and then Andrew came out and did his thing, we never knew this was the possibility of what they were doing. This is huge. It's because everybody their favorite Spider-Man and their favorite villains and I love Doctor Strange, so I'm here for that too.
Yeah.
Only he could fuck up everything, even though it's...
they need to Scooby-Doo this crap. I was like, what the fuck is that? Don't you ever say that again.
Nah,
they better cut that out the movie.
I'm with it. They can keep that in there, bro. They can keep that in there, bro. I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, it's like, of course I'm going to be hyped, but pretty much I don't think I can be surprised at this point.
It's not about the surprise. I mean, who cares? Surprises and there's no surprises anymore, bro. The way they advertise, you know the day or two before this game's come out. I mean, before this movie comes out, someone's gonna leak a poster of all 3 Spider-Man on it, standing on top of their villains or some weird shit. Like, if you want to be on the internet, you can't avoid this. There's no way to avoid it. So
it really shouldn't be like that, man. Like,
it shouldn't be, but everyone wants to be the first to do something, right? Oh my god, I got 100,000 likes because I leaked the poster. Yes, self-worth.
It really is like, why do you get pleasure in that? And there's a bunch of people going around talking about, yeah, I faked that leaked Andrew Garfield video. That was me. I did Photoshop or whatever. It's just like, what? I understand. I don't care for it. You're a fucking asshole. You're a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm going so hard on this, but yeah, I'm excited. How many movie sites broke down because they can pre-order the tickets now.
Yeah,
we need to get on that for because I'm trying to say that day one. But yeah, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Definitely gonna be a day one. Speaking of day one, Arcane season 2 finally announced.
Finally announced, bro. What you mean? I was here for it, but I need this. Like what? Arcane, so good. This does not need to be an image that needs to be on the screen. So we're gonna open up this image. I need this so badly because I don't know where they're gonna go. Have you watched Arcane yet?
I haven't, but it's definitely
bro. Like I'm trying to talk to you. You need to watch Arcane.
How many episodes?
9. It's just 9 episodes.
Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
No, like 42.
Ooh. Okay,
yeah, you could tell this. If it was to go to TV, this would be an hour type thing.
About 16 anime episodes. Okay.
All fire though.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
From the opening act to the close. The way it closed is like, bro, you can't do that to me.
Did they say when it's coming back or no?
No, it just says in the works. So
assholes.
They took that Riot top tier animation with the top tier voice acting, top tier storytelling, top tier presentation, and put it on the low tier Netflix. But it's there.
Right. Who
Watch
told
it,
them to act up like this, man?
bro.
Riot
I
is
know this.
going
You're right.
off.
This is episode 13, but it's really episode Riot. So
Real rap, and I'm not even mad at it because all power to them. Speaking of power, Netflix, they did Arcane. They also did the new Cowboy Bebop live action. A lot of people are calling it Cowboy Flop. I want to ask you a question. Do you think they should have stopped doing live action anime shows
no,
or movies,
no. It's just some things don't need it, right?
or it can't translate well? I feel like.
Yeah, that's the problem because over the top animes they don't become good live actions. Like look, Avatar: The Last Airbender, great anime.
Dragon Ball.
Over the top, Dragon Ball, over the top. You can't mimic those. But if they did like a live action fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, that's easy. It's cards, right? And you can tell that same
Right.
story and you can get that same emotion out of that. But you're not gonna get that out of fucking I'm gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. I hate it so
They
much. I
won't.
mention it every week. Cowboy Bebop, bro. First, I was already uninterested in the anime, and now I'm super uninterested in the live action. So
Right.
it didn't do itself any justice. So it's a
Right.
hard pass.
I actually just finished the anime, and I gotta be honest. People call this a masterpiece.
Yeah, they overhyped it.
It's a bit of a stretch. Now, I like it. It's just I'm a very story. I love a good story. I love a deep story. This doesn't have that. It has an overarching story, but it's so many episodes that feel like filler, but it's really not, and not in a good way. Like a lot of these episodes don't really connect to the overall plot, and I don't like that. But I like that what they're doing is not a one for one beat of the anime. They're really going to expand the whole,
And that's
the universe.
good and bad, right? Because you don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck you're doing. So you either you hit gold or you just ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. I saw the first scene. I was like, yo, that looked. I mean, not the first. The opening scene that looked cool or whatever. I'm gonna watch it because I just want to see how well it can translate. Because I like looking at like live action to see if it can pull it off well.
Oh, you're a glutton for punishment, huh?
Sure is. So everyone keep calling me that. But earlier we was talking about Spider-Man. It's been a lot. He's been actually Tom Holland himself has been talking about the possibility of him not coming back as Spider-Man. How do you feel about that? I know you love Tom Holland.
Quick question: did Andrew get 3 Spider-Man movies or 2?
He only got 2.
But they were planning a third one, right?
Yeah.
And then he opened his mouth up and said some shit. So I don't know what it is. Why are people so uninterested in playing Spider-Man? Fucking Hugh Jackman played Wolverine for 30 decades.
And if he came back, I'd applaud him.
Me too. Robert Downey was Iron Man. He is the only Iron Man I know. Why are people so quick to drop Spidey?
He said something about if I'm playing Spider-Man when I'm 30, I've done something wrong.
No, what do you mean? You secured the bag. You've done everything right.
I would love to see an adult Peter Parker. We never got that.
Like he gets to train Miles. Like we can open up the multiverse. Like what are you talking about, bro? I'm not ready for a post Tom Holland world.
I don't think he's gonna die. Whatever. You know what's funny though? You know what I found out today?
What?
Do you know who Amy Pascal is? I think that's how I pronounce her last name.
No, I don't know who that is.
That's like the I don't know what to call her, like the boss, not the boss, but she's high up in Sony, and she actually spoke about the return of Tom Holland and mentioned something about him coming back and doing the 4th Spider-Man movie. It's just that his contract ended after this, so he was unsure. But he is like around 25.
So that's why they pushed out this Uncharted movie so quickly.
Is it the Sony contract or is it just
that's Sony? That's part. No, because he's not contract with Marvel. He's contract with Sony.
Oh, okay. Is it really fast though? Because it took him long enough to get the shit out. The Uncharted movie.
Since he joined, yeah, it's been pretty fast. Because remember, this has been going through hell. Before it was a TV show, then it was a different cast. At one point, I think right. Then they wanted Mark Wahlberg to be Drake, and now he's not Drake, and now he's Drake, and I don't know what. And now he's Sully with no mustache. I don't know what's going on over there at Sony, but the 3 movie curse it might be real, bro.
Right. I mean, I love Tom Holland, and I hope this is. I hope he continues playing Spider-Man because I need some Spider-Man. But if he decides to step down, only one person can step up to the plate at this point. We have not had a live-action Miles Morales. Who do you think could play him?
So, are you familiar? gonna probably butcher this kid's name. Caleb McLaughlin. Do you know who he is?
The black kid from Stranger Things.
Right, the black kid from Stranger Things. Have you seen his Miles Morales costume he was wearing on Twitter?
Yeah.
It's pretty dope, and he's a pretty good actor. He's goofy enough. He ain't Hispanic enough, but he's black enough.
Right.
So I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind to me. I mean, obviously because he threw it in our face. So
yeah. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, Sony. I'm a big fan. I think I could do a good Spider-Man. Miles Morales. I'm growing my hair out. You know.
Nah, you're gonna be thick, man.
I'm gonna be Ned. Oh no, Ned's already there. I forgot. They fucked that whole thing up. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would. Oh god, can you imagine? I would love to play Miles Morales. But
I can't think of any like young black actors, right? That would fit that role. I really can't think of any of them. Because
he's pretty good age too, right? He's like 19.
I don't know. I don't look into their lives like that.
Oh, he's a good age. He's a good age.
I mean, if they wait like 5 more years, they can get the kid from Raising Dion. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Oh yeah, we're season 2, man. But
right, for real.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I definitely see Caleb as probably my number one. I mean, I don't watch that. I don't keep my ear to the ground that much with movie actors, and especially young actors. But I think he would do a very good job. Besides me, of course.
Oh God.
So speaking of people rising up, we haven't had. We haven't had a good Joker. Some would say in quite some time. How you feel about Joker coming back?
I am always for Joker coming back. Who is this guy? Where is he from?
Barry Keoghan. I've definitely seen him, and I've definitely seen some edits of like people make him Joker. Like, wow, he looks intimidating.
I literally just had to Google this nigga, bro. He's from the movie Eternals, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Why? He doesn't look like the Joker, not even a little bit.
Hey.
But then again, we said the same. Yeah, Heath Ledger. We said the same thing about him.
Okay, man, my man is hard.
And then we said the same thing about the other
Leto?
Jared Leto. No, not Jared.
We proved that though.
Other Joker, the one from the Joker movie, man dancing down the stairs.
Joaquin Phoenix,
right? We said the same thing about him. So I'm gonna give him a fair shot, but who the fuck is this kid? Like, I know who Jared Leto was, right?
Right.
I know who Joaquin Phoenix is.
30 Seconds to Mars. But yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he does a good job, because I know you're not that excited for it.
I'm not, dude.
I'm very excited for the new Batman movie. I know he's not going to be
I'm not excited about that neither.
Come on, don't do him like that. You're not excited because he's from Twilight. Just say that.
I said that on multiple episodes. What do you mean? I've said that.
I don't know if your opinion changed or not.
No, not at all. So I'm not ready for sparkly Batman, bro. I'm just not.
Right. I feel you on that. Are you ready for a Division movie though?
No, Division sucks.
Division 2 is actually quite good. I feel like.
And the thing is, this does lead to, it could be a great movie, right? Because it's a basic ass premise. We've already done this, right? We're going against each other, kind of post-apocalyptic, not really, because we're in the future with technology. The White House has been taken. We've done all this shit before in movies. So it's going to be a very cliche movie. It's how they put their spin on it. So it could be a very great movie, an okay movie, but it's Ubisoft, so, probably trash.
Jay Gyllenhaal gonna be in it though.
Okay, what does that mean to me?
He's a good actor.
He is. I've seen great actors do trash movies. You want me to name a bunch? Like,
you don't got to. but I'm all in all, he'll give a good performance.
Yeah, he will. He'll be great, and I'll watch his highlights on YouTube.
Right. We touched a little bit on this earlier. I just wanted to further elaborate on it. Do you believe in this day and age, not even just for movies, just anything, do you think trailers show too damn much?
Yes, they do. They ruin. They help create excitement, right? That first trailer, like when you don't know a project exists and they show your first trailer, you're like, oh my God. But then like the 5th and 6th trailer, you're just like, well, how much more of this is actually in the movie?
TV spots and shit. It's like by the time you sit down in the movie theater, you know pretty much 90% of the damn plot.
Like, on God, because half of that shit, it's like, and then they're so bad at editing trailers nowadays where they're showing you like the end of the movie.
Yeah. They did do that. Like they'll show the fucking final scene. Like we talked about in the Far From Home. What's it called? Is it not Far From Home? No Way Home. The whole scene where Tom Holland's jumping at all the villains. Come on, son.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And then for
you must
people,
be dummies or
so they
something.
also do this thing where they spoil their previous movies. So if you haven't seen the other movies, some people don't go out and straight watch movies. They have busy lives, right? And they'll pick it up
Yeah.
on Blu-ray and they'll wait a minute till they got time to watch it. Spider-Man did the thing where it showed, what's his name? Fucking the guy from the Daily Bugle. In the first
Jonah
trailer.
Jameson.
In the first trailer, bro. That was such a big moment for me when I seen that. I was like, oh my God, he's back. Right?
He was in Far From Home.
Right, at the end, the very end.
Yeah, yeah,
But then
yeah.
they spoiled that part. So if you've never seen Far From Home, right, and you want to sit down and watch all three of the Spider-Man movies as like a marathon, right?
Right.
You now don't get that spoil. You don't get that surprise because he's in the first ad spot of the next movie.
Right.
So I don't know.
I feel like it was everybody was so hyped before the first trailer dropped. Like, come on, man, drop a trailer. And the first trailer, even though I feel like maybe a couple things they could have not shown, I thought that was perfect. I was like, cool, you got me. They're really coming back. That should have been it. I feel like. But then this next trailer and then the TV spots, it's just like Jesus.
Just
Christ,
with Doc
man.
Ock saying, Peter, I was there. You got me.
Hello, Peter.
You got me.
Like, I was sold, and then Marvel love to create fake scenes or like edit shit around to keep us a surprise when the movie drops. I'm starting to pick up on a lot of shit now. You talking to a motherfucker in a different, your environment look completely different from his. Come on, man. I'm not a child anymore.
Right.
So yeah, it's just I think Marvel really has a problem with that, but just in general, I've definitely seen a lot of shit like
Hell,
they
video
it for
games do it too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus. Even comic books do it. Anime does it. I'm so sick of the next episode scene at the end of the anime. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, what if I fall asleep and I wake up and I see that shit?
Bro, because these episodes are like 16 minutes long out of a 30-minute thing. You just showed me the first 2 minutes of this next anime, bro. Like, don't do that.
Here's the preview, head ass. Like, what?
Right.
Yeah, man. Movie trailers. Just take a breath. You don't gotta. Just get me there. You know what I'm saying? Show me what you're working with. I understand money shots or whatever. A lot of people's talking about the possibility of, Andrew and Toby. No, not even the possibility. Fucking quote unquote leaks and rumors. Toby and Andrew gonna be the money shot in the last trailer, and it never happened. Just like, I just don't want them. I don't want them to show anything else. I don't want to see no more trailers for it. Just
They're
show
gonna
a trailer.
leak on a poster, bro. I can almost guarantee it. Because this shit's already made. They're already in production. Like, the movie comes out in like 2 weeks.
Fucking action figures started leaking. I'm like, come on, God.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just-
So they can't hold their water. They're gonna be on the backs of a fucking Pop-Tart box. Like, all these ad spots are gonna leak, dude.
Right. But that is all we have today, folks, for the Struggle House cast. Jack, would you like to say anything before we head out?
I'm just trying to figure out why I ain't got more followers on Twitter.
I'm saying, bro. I don't want to talk to me.
Come engage with the community, guys. Ask us some questions, how we might include it in the section on our podcast if we get enough questions, dude. So
All right, yeah. Give us some feedback. Anything.
we're gearing up to opening up our Discord pretty soon, like for other people to join, and you can actually send us some stuff directly that way, interact us on a more personal level. So, come holla at us. You like us?
Memes.
Come talk to us. We love memes.
Yes.
Yes.
Meme gods here.
And Harley Quinn. Send me your best Harley Quinns.
No, they're going to see a whole bunch of, erotic photos.
If it's Harley, I'm with it.
Oh, God. Don't do it. He's going to bookmark it for later. But, thank you, guys, for tuning in. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. We really appreciate it. And, as always, welcome to the Struggle House. And we going to holla at you.
Peace.